Next guest is a talented actress, talk show host, and best-selling novelist. She's just written her 4th novel, The Best Awful, which is in stores now. Please welcome Carrie Fisher. Let's, for the young people who don't know or should know, or let's tell them exactly who you are. Princess Leia. Princess Leia. But also, the movie, the book Postcards from the Edge, and then the movie, and Meryl Streep played you.
That's right. I can point at myself and say before, and point at Meryl and say after.
Yes, yeah,
and
yeah.
That works.
And you're a character. You're interesting. You're some would say fascinating.
No one in my family, but
right,
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
And your parents are Eddie Fisher.
That's not true. That's impossible. If that's true, I'm gonna kill myself.
Okay, tell them who your parents are.
My parents, unbelievably, please don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
Eddie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds. That's
Debbie
good.
Reynolds. Yeah.
That's good.
So, is it safe to say that is it writing these books, is it cathartic for you?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Does it do anything for you?
Nah.
No?
No, yeah. It's, I like to say if my life wasn't funny, it would just be true, and that's unacceptable. So,
right.
you know, my mother tap dances. You know, she's in her 70s and tap dances.
She still does that? In Vegas or around?
Just everywhere.
Right.
She moved next door and tap dances now. But I have a hill, so she doesn't come up all the time to my house. But she does it in the, in the driveway. And,
are you supportive of her tap dancing?
I started groups supporting her tap dancing. You can all join. I think seniors should tap dance. It helps them.
Yeah.
She's a happy broad.
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah.
My father has gotten so many facelifts, however, that he currently looks Asian, which is fine.
Which is fine.
His last wife is Asian.
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yeah.
He also he doesn't have sideburns anymore.
What happened?
Well, you lose them
when
with
you
the
get
lips.
all this.
They're back here.
They're back here. Yeah, they keep lifting.
But he also he got these little hearing aids that they're like $5,000 tiny little
things.
Well, and so he when we went to see him last, he had put them in his pill box to remember where they were.
Oh boy, I think I can connect the dots. I know what happens. Yeah.
You know, my family's always en route to a dignity rally. So, yes, he ate the hearing aids. And so all night long, my daughter, Billy, and myself were yelling in his stomach and his ass when he couldn't hear us.
By the way, I heard that you throw the best parties in Hollywood.
Well,
is that right?
Well, I've been giving a party for a long time. I'm trying to stop it now because I can't afford it. They're very expensive. These parties, they're insane.
Thousands of dollars.
What am I going to do? Write it off as a business expense?
Right.
I can try.
Why are your parties good?
Well, I did give a very good one after I got out of the mental hospital, where I was just doing research for the book.
Right.
I didn't need to be there.
Right.
So I had just gotten out of the mental hospiel
researching,
doing extensive research. And they all in there say hi. And to all of you.
That's funny.
And so I didn't want everyone coming up to me and saying, "How are you?"
Right.
You know, with their hair kind of heavy on one side.
Sure.
That's a big. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Whatever. So I thought, well, I have to deal with this without. Not on an individual basis. So what I did was I hired an ambulance and had it put in the driveway, fully going.
Yeah.
Right. So that when everyone arrived, there's the ambulance. And then when you got to the front door, there was the Princess Leia cardboard cutout on a gurney.
Yeah. Magic words, right?
But and with an IV in her little cardboard arm.
Wow. Wow.
And then all the tables had colored water and the IV hookups, and the cake was Penny visiting me in the mental hospital.
Penny Marshall.
Penny Marshall visiting me, and we were both smoking.
I think that answers my question why it was a great party. That sounds like a winner right there. But the guest list is great too. Now, in your don't you talk about you don't name names of who you talk freely about a lot of things in your private life, obviously.
Too much.
There's a described as a Nordic god, a famous actor who
No. The Nordic person isn't famous. He's just too young.
Okay, so there
to
are.
date.
Okay, so you've gone out.
I've gone out with someone that's too young for me.
And how old? He was 22.
No, he was in his 20s though, I think.
Yeah, and was that exciting for you or not?
Toward the end, he and my daughter were watching the Disney Channel together. Great enthusiasm.
Okay.
He was very nice.
How long did you go out with this guy?
About 3 months until Ellen DeGeneres said to me, "Oh, what does he do for you?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
And I said, probably the same thing she does for you.
Ouch, ouch, yeah.
Yeah, so then I knew that I was a foolish figure of fun.
Do you have luck with men? Have you had good luck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Don't let anybody tell you different.
Okay. Well, what have been some of the positive relationships with men? Oh, do it.
Wait.
That's a tough one.
Wait. No.
No?
Oh.
What?
Well, funny thing. Well, my father is a short Jewish singer. Mm-hmm. And I married a short Jewish singer, so that's a kind of a success.
That is, yeah. How did that go?
It went for okay sometimes. And for a while, it went for a long.
How long did that last?
That lasted many years. Well, the marriage itself only went for a couple of years. That was the worst part of it. But the engagement was good.
Oh, the engagement was good.
That was like 6, 7 years.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah.
But then the next thing, the next relationship, I turned him gay.
No.
Well, it's a superpower that I have.
You can do that to people?
So if you've had any contact with me recently, you might want to see your doctor.
Now wait, you turned him gay?
Well, no, actually, he forgot to tell me.
He forgot to tell you. One of those things.
We were really busy. We were like you go along and you forget.
It slipped his mind.
Yeah.
Is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
And I want to. There's so many things. She's got to come back. This is riveting. Tell them. Because we're running out of time. I do want to ask you. I may agree with you on this. Tell them your theory about lunch. In LA, it's always about the power lunch. Let's do lunch, and you think that's a waste of time.
Life-wasting events?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but there's lots of those. There's lots of life-wasting events. Anything that happens in the day.
Why? I'm agreeing with you, but I want your explanation.
Well, all the time it takes, you get ready for the lunch, the car goes away, you sit with the people, hello.
Right.
Those things. It's like being a prehistoric bug trapped in amber for me. But and the same thing with the congratulatory people in film things.
Yeah.
There's a lot of life-wasting events out here.
Award shows? Yeah, a lot of people are anti-award shows.
There's a group starting up, I hear. Yeah.
So you spend a lot of your time starting up groups, right?
I start them up and then I run away.
Right.
Yeah.
You've got to come back. We're out of time. You're gonna play Yambo later tonight. But you got to come back. Carrie Fisher, The Best Awful is the new novel. It's her fourth. We'll be right back with Yambo. Stay with us. It's back by popular demand. Let's play Yambo. Here we go.
It's time for Yambo, the brain-teasing game of skill and intelligence, where Craig's guests, David Alan Grier and Carrie Fisher, will face off against each other and against the clock. When the music stops, each player will have 3 seconds to answer Craig's question. Get 3 wrong and you lose. 3 right and you win. Get ready. It's Yumbo time!
Who won the Super Bowl this year?
The Patriots.
That's correct. Name an item our PA Michael Bryan had stolen from his apartment.
His MP3 player. Stereo. TV.
Incorrect.
Television.
Incorrect. You're going fly fishing. Name 2 kinds of trout.
Rainbow trout and brook trout.
That's correct. On which network is Life with Bonnie?
The CBS?
No, ABC. Oh, we're all tied up. What color is my tie?
Oh, maroon. You don't wear ties.
Incorrect. We can't accept that.
Oh my God.
This is too easy,
Oh,
Craig.
shut up. Burn spray.
Oh!
Give or take 2, how many 4s are on your sweater?
13.
No, 17. We counted them. One back here, buddy.
Sorry.
Redo.
Give or take 20, how many pages are in your new book?
275?
Yes, 269. That is correct.
Focus in, baby. Focus in.
Who's the worst Star Wars character of all time?
I'm gonna say Jabba the Hutt.
Jar Jar Binks. We can't accept that.
Oh, stop it! Wait a minute!
We have a winner! Carrie Fisher is the winner of tonight's Yumbo. Congratulations, Carrie. You are one of life's winners. We'll be right back.